Well, hello friends. Welcome back to FIXME Roulette. Time to tackle another random FIXME from the Serenity OS Git repository. So we will grep for a random one like this and see what we get. Okay, this is in libpdf, encoding.h. All right, this will be my first time looking at libpdf as a programmer rather than a code reviewer. So let's go see what we have there. Line 99. Okay, so bullet. Don't know what the context here is. FIXME note 3. All right. Appendix D.2, Latin character set and encodings. All right. What could be the context for this? So PDF spec appendix, was it D.2 or what did it say? Let's see if we can specification PDF reference. See what we can find here. Come on now. Taking a little moment to load these. Probably only going to need one of them. I just don't know which one is the current one. So this is 1.7. This one is 1.7 old, supposedly. I don't know. 2008. 6th edition. 1st edition. I don't know which one I should be looking at. 2006 it says here. 2008. Okay, let's go with this one. And then see, do we have an appendix? We have Annex D. Character set. Table D. I feel like we're gonna hit right here. D.2. Okay, so this is Annex D. Right? Annex D, normative. This annex lists the character sets and encodings that shall be predefined in any conforming reader. Sure. Okay. What do we have here? Where's that bullet? Here's the bullet. So it has a little 3 super text here. Forget what it's called when you raise the text like that. The HTML tag is super or something. All right, what do we got here? In Win-ANSI encoding, all unused codes greater than 40 map to the bullet character. However, only code 225 shall be specifically assigned to the bullet character. Other codes are subject to future reassignment. All right, Win-ANSI encoding. So it is a thing. Let's see. So if name is Win-ANSI encoding, then I guess we create some kind of a encoding thing, Windows encoding. So Windows encoding is a kind of encoding object that we can give you if you try to construct an encoding object given this input. Okay, sure. Who asks for that? Encoding from object. Wait, type 1 font? Is it the only place where we do encoding from object? I wonder. So is this for fonts? Is this for the, I wonder if this is for the Adobe Type 1 font stuff. Okay, so let's see. D2, Latin character set and encodings describes the entire character set for the Adobe standard Latin text fonts. This character set shall be supported by the Times, Helvetica, Courier font families, which are among the standard 14 predefined fonts. See standard type 1 fonts. For each named character, an octal code, yada yada yada, for 4 different encodings. Okay. So what the heck does that note mean? So for the bullet, 3. So it's 225 for the Win encoding mode. Win ANSI encoding. In Win ANSI encoding, all unused codes greater than 40 map to the bullet character. All unused codes greater than 40. Okay, so I know that we recently got some type 1 font stuff. Win ANSI encoding. I kind of want to download this file instead of having it in Firefox. Let's see if I can wget that. Okay, and I wonder if we're gonna need to find a font that uses Win ANSI encoding, I guess. Where can I get a font that has that? Maybe I just need some PDFs to test with. We'll see. So let's see what we can, maybe we can print out here, like what kind of name we're looking at. I'm definitely not familiar with this domain, and I don't even know where to get test inputs. So this will be interesting. Coding name. We'll just print this out. See what it is that we're actually doing. Okay, so now we have the PDF at least. We can open that up. Let's try to boot up the system, and there was a type 1 font PR that I looked at earlier today, which was just sharing the rasterization code between our TrueType and type 1 font rendering stuff. So that was type 1. Yeah, so here's something that Metal Void ZZ was working on, just going from this rendering to this rendering by just sharing code with the TTF renderer. So a sample latex document, the libpdf developers. Okay, so maybe we can just find that thing. Sample latex document PDF. Yeah, if I can just get something like this, doesn't need to be fancy, I just need a file like this. Actually, we have some PDFs that come with the system already. Maybe there's something interesting in those. Let's see, type 1. Hey, it's that exact file. Okay, so, oh, the wheel doesn't work. Maybe I don't have the latest code locally. That's stupid. I feel like we didn't see that thing where it prints out the encoding thing. That's not promising. Okay, that one ate a crash. Where did we crash? Type 1 font parse data. That's not a good sign. Linearized. Oh, this one has Win ANSI encoding. Okay. All right, so, oh wow, being called whenever we resize here. So this might be something that's happening often. Okay, you know what? Let's make sure that I have just current sources. Oh man, it's just gonna take forever to rebuild. Yeah, it's gonna take a moment. So let me do that with 24 cores. But we do have the linearized, which has the right encoding for at least for something. So I don't know what exactly we're parsing at that point, but some WinANSI encoding. Okay, so maybe we need to learn more about what WinANSI encoding is. Let's just search for it. Entries in a type 1 font dictionary. Okay, so encoding, optional, specification of the font's character encoding, if different from its built-in encoding. The value of encoding should be either the name of a predefined encoding, like one of these, FELIS, or an encoding dictionary that shall specify differences from the font's built-in encoding. Okay, so I feel like what they want us to do is for every character code, was it above 40? Every unused code above 40 should be the bullet character. Every unused code. How do we know that a code is unused? What are we even doing here? Enumerate Latin character set. We got a bit of building to do here. Well, okay, so it's all in encoding CPP, sure. Enumerate Latin character set. Okay, so we're setting name mappings. Interesting. I see, so when we create the Windows encoding, this getter, like if it's never been initialized, it initializes on first access. Sure, okay. So here we're setting up, based on that table, a bunch of name mappings. So maybe what we need to do is just to hard code extra mappings here. Let's see. All unused codes greater than 40 should be the bullet character. However, only 225 shall be specifically assigned to the bullet character because other codes are subject to future reassignment. Right. So in the future, they may change this, like in a future spec. But implementation-wise, we're supposed to map it to the bullet character. Seems like a very arbitrary thing. So wait, what are the name mappings? Descriptors. So this one maps from a, I guess, is that a UTF-16 char code or something like that? Well, some kind of char code anyway. Okay, to a char descriptor. Is this UTF-16? I bet it is. UTF-16. It's like one of those mistakes you made as a teenager that never quite goes away. And we're going to be stuck with UTF-16 for all time. Both, like I was just working on a UTF-16 related issue in the JavaScript engine earlier today. And it's just one of those things where you wish you could have UTF-8 as the internal text encoding of your JavaScript engine, but so much of the language is specified to work in terms of UTF-16 code units. But anyway, I guess PDF has the same kind of issues, or at least UTF-16 related issues. But this is not an issue, what we're doing right now. This is just adjacent to UTF-16. So I wanted to look for unused things and map all of them to the bullet character. So not here, but in the Windows encoding. Okay, so for every unused code, how do I know if a code is unused? Well, it's going to be really janky, but I guess I can just enumerate all the possible codes. Which, yeah, this is not beautiful, but it is what it is. Let's try it out. So, and then encoding m descriptors set. Then we'll have I map to, and then the string comes from the bullet thing. So it's this fella right here. Also, wasn't it supposed to be 225? Bullet 183. Am I looking at the right thing? Here it says 267, 245. Am I not understanding this thing? Oh, it's octal. Octal. Of course it's octal, because why wouldn't it be? Okay, so we have transcribed this table in decimal instead of octal, which makes it even more confusing. Cool. Maybe there's a newer version of the spec that doesn't use octal. I just not sure exactly where to look for that. Maybe in this directory somehow. Please be just an index of PDF. What was this part of? PDF standards. Oh, can I get PDF standards? Please just be a thing. Come on. Come on, fellas. I sound like Siegmeyer from Dark Souls. Ooh, looky here. Okay. Part 2. Part 2? Okay, well, this sounds vaguely newer. Why is it part 2, though? This is the last part 1 that they have, and then part 2 came out in 2020? Dated revision making numerous improvements. Oh, maybe it's just an addendum. 2008 is the core spec for PDF and remains available today. All right. So I guess the 2008 thing is still current. Okay, let's not get distracted. Okay, so we'll take this FIXME here, suck that up, and we'll get this fella right here and say, yoo-hoo. And then the code point should be, wait, what? Oh, UTF-8 view. Okay. Bullet code point, I guess. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe it will actually, is that already used here? Yeah. So we can just reuse the thing that was set up by the macros. That's fine. Bullet code point. All right. But we need to make sure that we don't do this if the code is used. So the easiest way actually to do that, of course, is to just precede beforehand. So we do this before enumerating. But then we don't have bullet code points, so we have to make that for ourselves. Oh, we can do this little dance here. Bullet code point. This is so weird. Okay. We need to make that a string view, I guess. Yep. Okay, and this, we gotta copy this whole thing here. Can I select Bleaks? PDF Annex D. D point, note 3. Was that called table D.2? D.2, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think we can like pre-fill all of these with the bullet name mapping. So we precede all of them. Bullet code points. So, and then everything else will become whatever's in the, whatever's in the table. All right. Did it build while I was futzing around with this? Let's see. Hey, it did. Okay. So I wonder how we're going to test this. I guess we need to sort of futz around with that PDF that we know uses Win-ANSI encoding, and then maybe we can poke at the characters and just like hex edit our way to success here. Let's find out. This is, by the way, really quite fun. I'm definitely in unfamiliar territory, because I've sort of read through changes to libpdf, but I never actually sat down and tried to do something in detail with the spec before. So this is actually quite fun. Let's see. So now that we've done that, documents PDF. So it was that linearized .pdf, right? This fella right here. Okay, so, but now we're not printing anything. So I guess we should print that we're doing the thing. Bulleted everything. We bulleted everything. If we do that, then we just need to, wait. It wasn't supposed to be everything. It was supposed to be everything greater than 40. Yeah. So greater than 40. So I guess I should start at 41 if I want to be a good boy. So let's see. Bulleted everything. Okay, that's good. That's good. That means that we're doing the thing. So now let's go and see if we can hack that file somehow. I'm sure if you have a PDF authoring tool or something, there's a straightforward way to do this, but I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. So we'll just go to home, anon, documents, PDF. Okay, let's vim it, see what's in here. Hey, look, it's a PDF. It has text in it somewhere, doesn't it? Or, wait, what does this thing actually even say? This is a test PDF document, right? This is a test PDF document. So how is this encoded? Oh, is this encoded in some way that I can't read? Okay, I don't even know what to change exactly. This is the it says here this is title. So this is not what I want to change. I want to change the body content. These are widths, I guess. Widths. Stream. So is this the thing I'm looking for? Maybe I do need some kind of authoring tool. Let's see. Edit. Oh, okay. Maybe I can edit this with LibreOffice? Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, shoot. We cooking. Okay. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, so what can I put here? I want to put a character code that's like above. What's like a character code for a missing character? I guess I can put like an emoji or something. Let's get the bison emoji. Can I just put that in there? Is it gonna totally choke on this? Okay, so LibreOffice tolerates this for whatever reason, but I wonder what we will do with this. Yacked. What did I even save just now? I want to save a PDF. Okay. I've managed to save a ODG and a TIFF. None of that is what I wanted to do. I'm in LibreOffice Draw. Okay, can I export? Oh, TIFF here. Okay, my bad. PDF. Yeah. That's my bad. Yacked PDF. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on here. So what happened now? Okay, so there's some character here that we can't display. Are we going to interpret that as, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, we crash. Well, that's not super healthy. Why did we crash? Pray tell. Type 1 font. Parse data. Oops. Okay. Maybe this was the wrong approach to this problem. Maybe we can inject ourselves at another layer instead. I guess because now that I'm overwriting the file, I'm not exporting it with, potentially not with WinANSI encoding and so on, right? So I wonder if that was even tweakable. Yes, I want to replace. Maybe it's possible to do that here, but I feel like this is like well outside my knowledge of how to use this tool. And I suspect that it's probably not even possible to tweak that aspect of the encoding of the PDF. So maybe a better approach is to just hijack the stream reading aspect of it somehow. So where do we read the PDF? PDF document. Render. How do we render text? Okay, where were we when we were doing this? We were in render, handle text set font. Okay. Handle text set handle text show string. Ooh, interesting. So we have a bunch of different operations, I guess. How do we know which operations exist? Enumerate operators. Text begin, text end, text show string. I feel like that's possibly what we're looking for. Text show string. Okay, show text. Okay, so what do we do when we want to do show text here? I'm just gonna log that we're here. Show text. Show me the string that we're about to show. Just to get a clue if this is the place where we are. Absolutely not familiar with the way that the render flows through the program. So we're just making a guess here. So we'll open linearized instead. Show text. Okay. So that's a good sign. We're passing text through this thing right here. Yeah, all of this is coming through. It's really quite interesting that it's getting fed piecemeal like that instead of getting like longer sequences of text. Like you're getting chunks. I'm sure there's a reason for that. I just find it kind of interesting. Okay, so we're kind of on the right track. So we're in show text. And then char code, we iterate over the string bytes. Okay. So there's just the UTF-8 bytes in the text. And then we do char code to code point. So what if here we just inject some char code? We do a substitution. So like capital R, for example, we'll do a substitution on that. If char code is R, actually, let's do this. Wait, what is the input to this thing? U16. Yeah, this thing might not have the best UTF-16 support either now that I look at it, because it looks like we're iterating over bytes and then treating the bytes as UTF-16 code units. But that's definitely not something that we need to get into right now. But let's put some cool number here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what if we mess with it and just override capital R with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which probably isn't a valid thing. Acrobat Eater. Hey, look at that. It's making the bullet. Can you? It's like the bullet doesn't have width, but you can see the bullet under the E. So the substitution works, but the width isn't right. How do we get the char width? So get char width. Widths. So who keeps track of that then? So I wonder what's the best way to do this. Like you could obviously do like another approach to the encoding thing where instead of populating this table, which is kind of a waste of space, you could also take the approach of just setting a flag saying like, oh, this one has a quirky bullet behavior, you know? And then at other levels, you would check that flag through some abstraction and then like give you the bullet if that mode is enabled, and the char code is one of the char codes that should be substituted. But I think, who populates this thing? That's what I want to know. Width get. Who sets it? Data. Who creates this? Parse data. Parse data. So we get the encoding. Okay, so at this point we have an encoding. Widths is populated here. Okay, and then we inserted it into the return struct here. Okay. So all the widths come with us here. So it's almost like if encoding, we kind of want to be able to check if it's this Windows thingy. Or we can also do the fugly thing. So if encoding, like the dumbest, simplest way to do this would be something like this, right? Encoding, Windows encoding, something like this. And then if so, 41. This is absolutely not beautiful, but what if we do this? And then how wide is that bullet? We don't even know how wide the bullet is. How would we know that? We would know that after doing this. First char plus I. Wait, so what is the bullet char? It's 183. Was that the Windows? What was the order of that thing? Okay, don't need you. Don't need you. Stood Mac win. Right, so if it's win, and we have that bullet fella. Where are you, bullet? I've lost track of it. Oh, here it was. Oh, win. 225. Right, 225. Okay, so how do we do that? So if we need to check if we have it. U16 bullet width. Actually, maybe the easiest thing to do is just to get these first. Okay, this will be even grosser, but bullet width is width get 225 value or 0, and then if width contains I. So if it doesn't contain I, yeah, this this is just kind of filthy. But we're going for first simplest possible approach here, and got to start somewhere. So that'll be the bullet width. No, that didn't do the trick. Okay. Let's log that this is happening. Wait. I'm doing these again here? I don't need to do that. Setting bullet width on missing chars. Am I even doing it? And do I have a bullet width? So many questions. So many questions. Oh, the bullet width is 0. Cool. How do I even know, though, what thing to look at? First char. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at the win char code, but the stood char code? Could that be it? How do you even know? Wait, how did we know that? How did we look it up in the renderer? Get char width for char code. So we have a char code, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our case. And then what do we do with that? Type 1 font. Look for the char code. Right. Get char width. So wait, oh, 2 to 5 was octal mode. I just remembered it's octal. I need to look at bullet. So 149, is that it? 149, yes, that's exactly it. Okay, so 149. Still no good. Okay. I'm just gonna get a couple of other ones. Because what if it's the standard one? 183, I guess it could. Or what is the char code for it? What is the Unicode bullet? Oh, right, I'm not online. Great. I kept getting the notifications about it, but I didn't think about the implications. Okay, so what... We were making the bullet here, so we should be able to just put that into a thing. Okay, so this is the thing. Interesting. Am I online again? Hello. Okay, well, I can definitely just... I just need the Unicode code point. So what is that? Bullet code point is what exactly? Wait, what? Oh, there. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm just all over the place here. Let's try to reorient ourselves. So what don't you like? You don't like type 1 font 70. Right, too many of these fellas. No problem. Okay. 8226. You don't say. All right. So what if I go directly for that? Instead of 149, I would say the width for 8226. Still not doing the right thing. Yeah, bullet code point. Maybe we should log which sizes we actually have here. And let's see what kind of widths we do have. So this will be IT key, IT value, widths. Just something to delineate so we can see where it ends, but okay, so we got all kinds of little numbers, but they're all in the single byte range, I feel like. Are you loading? I don't know if he's loading. Bullet. PDF 200. Maybe that's what I should be paying attention to. What's PDF 200? I can't manually octal like that. 310. Do I have a 310? I don't have a 310. 200. Oh. I'm just thinking, like, does it even have a bullet character? But I guess it does. So the bullet was 200, 267, 245, 225. Wait, I'm doing the conversion backwards. Dang it, I'm supposed to say ibase, not obase. 200, 128. That makes more sense. Do I have a 128? I might not. I don't see it, but they're not sorted. But yeah, I don't see 128. Okay, yeah, I don't think we have 128. What was the first char? Just out of curiosity, like where it starts, the range. First char is 32. Okay. First char is 32, but we don't have 128. What does that mean, though? Because it knows how to make a bullet, it seems like. Oh, what if I, instead of making it to, instead of doing like 1, 2, 3, 5, what if I just make it the bullet character when doing the override? And that's what I should have done. So like char code is, was it 183 or something? Or actually 128, let's say PDF. We assume that that's what they want us to do. Because that should still fetch a 0 from get char width. So 128. Well, now it looks like a, is that a euro symbol or something? Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, so that's probably a symbol that we have then. actually, we can look that up then. If we know that it's a euro symbol at 128, it's this guy right here. Win 200, that's 128. Okay, so the win field is what we should be looking for. So that's 225 for win. 225. Octal 225. All right. So then what happens? Then we also get the bullet, but it doesn't get the right width. Am I just doing something monumentally dumb here? Like if I were to substitute another known character, it would still mess it up or something like that. Because if that's the issue, like we can do the A, right? So we know that we have capital A, which would be, where are you? Capital A, 101 in all encodings, octal 101. So this should just make it into an A, which we do have width for sure. Yeah. I wonder then if the problem is the problem that they only put the widths that you need into the PDF maybe? And because there is no bullet occurring anywhere, then it's just not baked into the PDF. Maybe that's the issue. That would actually make sense. Because we're getting that width array from the PDF. Dang, all right, I think that's the issue. So I was kind of barking up a dumb tree here. Maybe what we should do then is just take the original width, if it's a substitution. How on earth do we do that? Then we would need to know that this is a substitution. Name mapping. Like we need to know that it's a fallback or whatever. All unused codes greater than 40 map to the bullet character. Font. PDF font. So yeah, maybe what we should do here is just have a quirk for it. So we can do something like as Windows quirk or something like that. We can do that. And then how do we know if we have the Windows quirk? We only know that if we are, we'll say return false by default, and you can override that in type 1 font. Which should probably be final. I don't think anybody can override that, yeah. What is data in this context? It's all of this gunk. Right. So bool is has Windows quirk, let's say. And then we have to set this up. So when we construct it, standard font. Wait, hold on. Type 1 font should, that's weird. Seems weird to have that represented in 2 places, but maybe there's a reason for it. Oh yeah, because it's in the base class. Okay. So is standard font. Let's just have a way to have an accessor for it. We already have the accessor, right? So bool type 1 font has Windows quirk. Return data has Windows quirk. Okay. So we start with that. And maybe there's a better name for the quirk, but we start with that. And then if encoding is la la la, instead of all of this, instead of all of that, do that. True type font, blah, blah, blah. So if text state font, if it has the Windows quirk, well, we don't need to do that here. We do that. Okay, this is the part. I still need that hack there, just for now, to see that this is working. Okay. And then charcode to charcode point. Get descriptor, right? So what if we don't have a descriptor? And sure, oh shoot, okay, so we'll always succeed. Interesting, so is that allowed to fail? Encoding. The data is public, but you can't access it. What was the API that I called to get the charcode descriptor? Encoding M descriptors and sure, okay. M descriptors. So I can access the descriptors here. Got it. Okay, so if has Windows quirk and M data encoding, and let's see, and if we have the Windows quirk, and charcode is greater than 40, then I guess and M data encoding descriptors, we can't have something for it. So we have to look it up, see if we have it. If we don't, then return the precious bullet, which was what? 8226 or something like that. Now I forgot what it was. 8226, yeah. This is pretty weird. Okay, so type 1 data. Where we're creating these, we now have to say whether it is a Windows quirk. So let's see. Coding is Windows, let's say. Maybe that's all there is to it. Was there some other way for that? And then maybe we don't need to do all this gunk right here. Encoding M Windows is true. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Okay, so that will be only relevant in the Windows one. Okay. Okay, and has Windows quirk, blah, blah, blah. We passed that here, has Windows quirk. Oh. Is Windows is missing. Okay. Encoding. This is maybe going places. Let's find out. It feels weird, but I like the track that we're getting on now feels more efficient, because at least we don't have to like make this big bloated thing that just has to bullet a billion times. So, okay, so we got the little bullet there. That's good. Char code to char code point. So this guy does the conversion for us. If the thing is missing, sure. Okay, and maybe I'm gonna do this where I take this right here. Yeah. Okay. It's making me wonder if it's 40 octal. Is it 40 octal or 40 decimal? $32. I bet you it's 32. Those mother truckers with their frickin' octals. That's such a curveball to deal with the octal. Octal. Why? Yeah, I guess inferring from context that they talk about code 225, which is an octal, then I'm just going to assume that 40 is also octal. You absolute mad people. All right. Octal. Octal. I'm just inserting these. Dang it. Okay, and then what do we do for the width? This doesn't solve the width issue though. For that, we need to know if it's a... I mean, in get char width, we know what we're looking up here, so we know if we have to do a fallback. So I guess if char code, let's see, if has Windows quirk and char code greater than octal 40 and encode, wait. Where did I want to go again? mdata encoding, right? mdata encoding descriptors contains char code. So if we don't have it, then wait, if I don't have it, then what should I do? I don't have it. This is such a confusing situation. I'm not sure what to do. What do they say? All unused codes greater than 40 map to the bullet character. However, only code 225 shall be specifically assigned to the bullet character. Other codes are subject to future reassignment. I guess I legit don't know what to do with width. Because if you're using a character that we don't have, and we don't have width for it either, then I can't fall back to the character that we don't have. That was totally bogus thinking that I had. I thought like, oh, well, if we don't have the bullet, we can't look up width for the bullet because the bullet is not in the document, but we can render a bullet using the width of the missing character, but that doesn't work either because we don't have the missing character. So maybe what we have is really like, maybe this is the first step. See, do I need that has window quirks thing? Has Windows quirk? Maybe that doesn't need to be outside API for the font, actually. I think we don't need that. Don't need that. Because we can just check data. Has Windows quirk? Yeah. And then we can just say like, is Windows encoding? Has Windows encoding? Or maybe even better if encoding is Windows. Yeah, that's actually even nicer. We don't need the concept of quirks. Don't need to put that in the data. The patch shrinks dramatically. We do need that thing. That's okay. But all the other gunk, like this thing. Okay, so the encoding now knows if it's Windows. And then we check it here when we do char code to code point translation. For char codes greater than octal 40 that we don't have a descriptor for, we just give you the bullet. Okay, and then we don't need this change right here. Yeah, so I got some change that I need to just prune. All right. Okay, and then this was just my hack to test it out. Since I don't have a file with a broken or missing character, and I'm not sure how best to do that. So that was just my way of doing that. Have we achieved what we wanted to achieve? I hope so. This basically is gonna have to be looked at by the other folks who are working on the PDF stuff. So I'm gonna make this into a commit with a PR, and then they can just take a look at it, see what they think. Encoding, add encoding is Windows. This tells you if an encoding object represents Win ANSI encoding. Okay, and then yeah, so libpdf render missing characters type 1 font characters as bullet. and Win ANSI encoding. Missing, let's see, missing characters as bullet. Win ANSI encoding type 1 fonts. Dang it. As implement missing character quirk for Win ANSI encoding. Okay, yeah, it's not imperative, so I don't love that. Make missing character quirk. Missing glyph quirk. I don't know. Okay, that's probably cool enough. So let's see. Or add. Could do add. Yeah, add is good for that. Okay, so note this takes care of a FIXME in the Annex D, in the Latin character, and the Annex part of the PDF specification. Type 1 fonts with the Win ANSI encoding. What's that the name of it? Win ANSI encoding, yeah. With the encoding name, should treat render missing characters above character code 40 octal as a bullet character. This is implemented. This patch achieves that by adding an exception, or by via a special check in what was it, char code for code point or something like that. Char code for code point. Get char. I forget what it was called. Oh, wait, maybe it's right here. Char code to code point. The patch achieves that via a checking char code to code point. That simply overrides the code point if the font doesn't, if the conditions are met. I didn't have a good way to test this, so I've only verified that it works by manually overriding inputs to the function during the rendering stage. Yeah, so I think this is probably the best amount of progress I can figure out how to do right now without more information. So I'm gonna open a PR with this and then try to get Matt and Metal Void ZZ and anybody else who is interested in PDF to get back to me and see what we can do and if my thinking is right. But yeah, I think this will be the end of this video. So I do think we made some progress here. Certainly learned a lot by just being exposed to the PDF specification. Interesting. This has been an episode of FIXME Roulette. I hope you enjoyed it. The format is really daunting, but I think it is pretty cool. So I'm going to make more of these as long as people enjoy it. And for now, I'll see you next time.